36, we got our first look at the new Q-Line streetcar last night. It was unveiled at the Penske Tech Center on Woodward Avenue. People behind the M1 project say that it is ahead of schedule.
And look at that, it's kind of cool. 7 Action News reporter Nima Shafee is joining us live with more on this reveal. Good morning, Nima.
Yeah, good morning, Malcolm and Alicia. I'll tell you, we are just north of West Grand Boulevard on Woodward, outside the Penske Tech Center. Take a look. That is the Q-Line, the first Q-Line car that you guys just showed some of our viewers inside what they're calling a wash bay here at the M1 Rail Penske Tech Center. And I'll tell you, this morning, I'm pretty excited standing out here, I'm not going to lie, and the excitement is actually just beginning to ramp up. Take a look at this video. This was last night as that first Q-Line car arrived here in Detroit. It was a bit tricky, though. I mean, you can see it on that trailer. They had to basically disassemble some pieces to get it off the trailer. It's the first time, get this, in 60 years that Woodward will see a streetcar, and soon you'll see it on the tracks, testing the routes, making sure everything is safe. Again, this arrival of the first streetcar just comes 2 months ahead of schedule, giving hope that the M1 rail, or what was once called the M1 rail, the Q-Line, will start operating in the spring. If you recall, the rail line will actually stretch more than 3 miles on Woodward between Detroit and the New Center area. Paul Childs, the chief operating officer for M1 rail, telling me it feels like a little back to the future this morning.
This is a big thing for all of us. Everybody in the city of Detroit and southeastern Michigan should be exceedingly happy. And they should also remember, this is part of the RTA effort. So there's going to be a referendum in November. This is just a piece of that referendum. And we encourage everybody to get involved in that.
And Childs tells me that that Q-Line streetcar that we just showed you and you saw in that video with all the excitement building is just another mode of transportation that so many here in Motown can begin to consider. Aside from the buses, your own car, your bike, maybe running or walking, you know what? Add that Q-Line to it now. We're live this morning in Detroit. I'm Nima Shafee, 7 Action News.
Gonna be handy.
Yeah, and it's only just a little longer than my 1990 Lincoln Town car, Nima, and yeah, I'm not going to lie, I would drive that. And
Malcolm, you know what? I'm actually going to see if they can take me on the Q-Line to Shinola to get your watch.
It all comes together.